everyone, we're starting with your work again. Here we have someone who's cut an apple into fourths and a worksheet that shows 1/2 and 1/4 very well. Here we have a great job on equal parts and unequal parts and showing the fraction names for sets. Here's another set of fruit that's been cut in half and a great example again of equal and unequal parts. Here's 2 probability jars I really liked. One of the first ones on the left says it's likely to get a fidget spinner, and there's a lot of fidget spinners in there. And on the right, the first one says it's impossible to pick an orange, and there's no oranges in there. Here we have a halves and quarters sorting sheet, and someone who's divided their 8 Legos into 4 equal groups. And here again, we have some probability, which I liked. It's impossible that a rock will run, and also it's certain that 2 minus 4 equals -2. So that was a big one. Well done, everyone. Today's learning goal is I can make numbers between 10 and 20. What does teen mean? Have you seen this word before? Teen? What does teen mean? Maybe you've heard about a teenager. And do you know how old a teenager is? So teen is a word, kind of a part of a word, and it goes on the end after some numbers. For example, this one says 14. And what it really means is it means 4 and then 10 more. Teen even kind of looks like 10 if you get rid of the middle E. So 14 really means it's 10 and 4, which is what 14 is, right? If I have, here's my record rack. I have 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, if I add 4 more to that side, 10 and 4, it's 14. And there are other numbers that have teen. 15 is 5 and 10. 16 is 6 and 10. 17 is 7 and 10. 18 and 19. And then we stop when we get to 20. When we get to 20, we stop. There are 2 numbers before. We have 10, which is 10, and then 11 and 12. And they don't really go in our language in English with the same teen pattern. But even then, 11 and 12 do mean 1 more than 10 and then 2 more than 10. So this ending, the word teen, we put after some numbers to let us know that it's 10 and that number, like 13, 14, 15. But because we spend some of our day in French, I want to talk that the French numbers do it too, but they don't start at 13 like we do. They start at 17. And if you think about numbers in French, it's 17, 18, 19. And they have the 10 and then the number. So it's a different way of doing the same thing for a different language. At Chinese New Year, I taught you how to count in Mandarin, and some friends in our class taught us how to count in Cantonese as well. I don't know if you remember, we went to the numbers past 10. It just became like saying in English like 10-1, 10-2, 10-3. So different languages do it differently. But in English, we have 11 and 12, and then we have a bunch of numbers with teen on the end. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then we go to 20. So here I have a full 10 frame, so we know it's 10 and we don't have to count. Can you tell me what number it is if I add 1 more? What's 10 and 1? 11. What is it now? 12. Now? Okay, now I'm going to start switching it up really fast. I want you to shout out for me when you know what it is. So what number am I making here? 15, 17, 18, 11, 19, 13, and 20. Here's your work for today. They might seem easy, but I really want you to write these out and practice adding 10 to a different number and writing the answer down. And the last part of my question says, what do you think about the number 13? And that's a question I want you to answer after you've listened to the story called Bean 13. It's pretty funny, and I think you'll like it. Enjoy your math.